In this video, we will see how to use popular movies for generating niche ideas. This approach requires a bit of creativity and some lateral thinking, but can yield very good results. Niches you might not have found otherwise can reveal themselves to you with the methods discussed in this video. It may not seem like it, but you can use popular TV shows, super hit movies, and even popular movie characters to unearth lots and lots of niches. Niches you might otherwise never ever have thought of. For instance, take the hit movie 2012. If you were to survive a natural disaster, what's the one thing you absolutely, positively must have? Survival gear, of course. And sure enough, survival gear is a great niche to build a site around. Let's do a search for survival gear on Amazon and see what comes up. As you can see, there are lots and lots of products in this niche. Personal water filters, fire starters, thermal cold weather shelters, portable water treatment tablets, emergency food rations, and so on. This could be a great niche to build a site or two around. Let's now go to imdb.com. What do we see? Here's an ad for a Jason Bourne movie. And what is Jason Bourne? He's a spy. Could you build a site around spy gear and spy gadgets? Of course you could. Let's search Amazon for spy gear. Amazon lists more than 3,000 products of various kinds. That's a lot of products to choose from. This could be another great niche to build a site around. You do not always need any kind of lateral thinking to come up with ideas. Let's go back to imdb.com and see what else catches our eyes. Here's another ad for The Girl on the Train. Doesn't that remind you of train sets you used to play with as a kid? Let's search Amazon for train sets. And what do you see? There are more than 100,000 results for train sets. This would be another great niche to build an affiliate site around. Let's go back to imdb.com, scroll down the page, we see that Star Wars The Force Awakens is trending on Amazon Video. Star Wars is one of the most successful movie franchises ever, and every successful franchise has toys, action figures, and other paraphernalia associated with it. Let's run a search on Amazon for Star Wars and see what comes up. This seller is selling Star Wars wall decals. There are also other items listed that are related to the Star Wars franchise, like playsets, this Jedi dressing gown, party masks, helmets, DVDs, alarm clocks, and so on. There's even a Star Wars waffle maker. Unless you are a die-hard Star Wars fan, you might not find these appealing. But you sure can build a site around wall decals. Let's do a search on Amazon for wall decals. And as you can see, there are more than 1 million results. This can be a good niche to build a site around. You can also use the names of popular movie stars and athletes to generate niche site ideas. Let's do a search for Arnold Schwarzenegger on Amazon. We see an ad for workout supplements, There are DVDs here, movie posters, vintage postcards, t-shirts, and more. Each of these could be a potential candidate for a niche. You could build a site around movie DVDs, movie posters, vintage postcards, or t-shirts. Now, let's do a search for Emma Watson. We see wall posters, books, calendars, and more. Let's now do a search for Maria Sharapova. We see perfumes, t-shirts, a life-size cutout, books, tennis rackets, photo posters, tank tops, a pillow cushion, and more. As we discussed earlier, each of these could be a potential niche for your site. You do not have to create a site about Maria Sharapova, but you can create a site about tennis rackets, photo posters, pillow cushions, and so on. Let's now do a search for Marilyn Monroe. The very first thing you see is this throw blanket listed here. Could throw blankets be a potential niche? Of course. Let's do a search on Amazon for throw blankets. This search yields more than 500,000 results. So, throw blankets would be great as a niche. We will have to do further research, but at this stage we are only generating potential ideas. The more ideas we can generate, the more thorough our research will be later on. Hopefully, you get the idea. Folks who create these products and market them using the names of celebrities have already done a lot of research. They know what sells and they are experts at what they do. Many of these products are created by expert marketers who have studied the market, and they spend millions of dollars every year doing research and market studies. Taking tips from them would be a very good thing to do. With this method, you are benefiting from their research and expertise.